speak more on this, we are joined now by Enes Bayrakli from Istanbul. He is an associate professor of political science at the Turkish-German University. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today, Enes. Now, we're hearing from Zelensky that he is willing to hold talks about Russia's demands for a neutral status. But let's say he agrees to Russia's terms, to neutrality. Will that be enough to end the conflict?
I think today we have a more realistic chance of having a peace deal, or at least a truce between Russia and Ukraine, because after 1 month of war and the operations on the ground, Russia and also Ukraine realized their limits, their capacity on the ground. And that's why I think we can say that the real negotiations will start in Turkey, because the previous negotiations happened in Belarus was more like a dictatum, and Russia was trying to dictate its own terms to Ukraine. However, after 1 month of these operations, Russia also realized its own limits, because it has paid a huge price in Ukraine in military means. And that's why I think they have also downscaled their goals in Ukraine. And we have seen the last week that Russia has announced that they will focus on east of Ukraine instead of a regime change in Kiev, for instance. And in the beginning of the crisis and the war, Russians were speaking about a regime change in Kiev. Then they were aiming to capture Kiev in 3 days of time. However, they have also seen and realized that it's not possible. And that I think now today we have a more chance for a peace, or at least a truce.
Mm-hmm. Apart from the meeting that was held in Antalya between the Russian and Ukrainian foreign ministers, it's the first time they're going to hold negotiations beyond the borders of Ukraine and Belarus. Turkiye is playing a crucial role here. In what ways can Turkiye help the two sides reach an agreement?
I think Turkey is really has a unique place in its relations with the West and Russia and Ukraine. Turkey has really strategic relations with Ukraine, and Ukrainians are also trust Turkey, and Turkey has supported Ukraine in the last 10 years. And also Turkey doesn't recognize illegal occupation and the annexation of Crimea and also and beyond. And also, but with Russia, Turkey has good bilateral relations. And Turkey has faced Russia in different regions, in Libya, in Syria. And Turkey knows somehow how to deal with Russia. And of course, that's this experience that Turkey has garnered in the last 6-7 years is also really helpful. And Turkey is also part of NATO. So Turkey is a unique place, and I think it's really, really important that Turkey is, I think we will see that these negotiations will continue in Turkey, and probably we will see also that Zelensky and Putin will meet in Turkey, maybe in Istanbul, for negotiations face to face.
All right, Professor Enes Bayrakli joining us here in Istanbul. Thank you for that analysis.